Hi my crafty peeps, welcome back. I am back with another project share. I did share this background over on Instagram before it was completed, but I'm going to set this aside and we're going to go ahead and jump into the products used. So I did use this stamp set right here. It is by Sweet Miss Daisy Designs, and that is owned and illustrated by Anna White. This is called Received Ledger. You can see the name right up there on the side. You may have to stop the video and zoom in a little bit to see that, but that's what this stamp looks like. And I do have her card right here. It is Sweet Miss Daisy, and then we have sweetmissdaisy.etsy.com, and you can tag her on Instagram or YouTube with @SweetMissDaisy, and she'll see what you are making if you decide to make a purchase. This was from the latest release, which was August 5th. The next thing that we used, we have this right here. This is called Postage Edge Nesting Rectangle Dies, and I used the largest one out of this set. And then I did use this set, which I did not see a name on. It is by Penny Black, and I used this sweet little doggy right here. I also used this sympathy stamp. It is a Michaels or Hobby Lobby stamp. I used Distress Spray Stain in Abandoned Coral, Tattered Rose, and Picked Raspberry. And I used a wide brush like this. This is an angle shader. I think these are ones that Anna White uses. This is a 3/4 of an inch. So now let's go ahead and hop into our card. It is right here. So I used watercolor paper, and I started with Abandoned Coral, Tattered Rose, and Picked Raspberry. What I did is I took my angled brush, I spritzed some of this spray stain onto my glass mat and watered it down, and then I just took the brush and went across a couple times like that. I did one layer of each, and then I let it dry, and then I did a second layer, and then I took Scorched Timber Distress Oxide ink, and I'm sorry about that. When I went to grab the oxide ink, something fell off my ink holder. So I took this ink and I put the Big Ledger stamp on my desk, stamp side up, and I inked it up, and I took my paper and put it on top and took a piece of copy paper over it and pressed it. And this is the impression that I got. I used a circle with little stitching holes, if you will, right here, and I stamped my little dog on that and colored it all up. I added a cute little bow from my Ghost Friends sets by Pretty Pink Posh. I added a little sparkle gem, and then I went around the edge of the sentiment and added the pink, and I added 3 pink little sparkle gems, and these are from This Calls for Confetti. These are glazed cherry sequins, and you can see them right there. So this is the card that I have to share with you today. Don't forget to hit that bell notification, and you'll be subscribed each time I upload a new video, and that like button. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day.